up, everybody? Welcome to General Hospital Envy, my GH After Show, and a Happy New Year to all my viewers out there. We made it, it's 2020, and we're all here together, and I hope that the new year is great for all of you, and also hopefully for me too. Before we get into this week's show, I have to announce that I have launched a GH Envy Facebook page and a GH Envy Instagram. You can follow them both at GH After Show. So facebook.com/GH After Show. Instagram is at GH After Show. Give them a like, give them a follow, and we can talk about GH all week long. So I know what y'all want to discuss, and we will, but we got to get into some other stuff first. So first, let's talk about Dawn of Day, because Shiloh is still making waves beyond the grave. There has been an invitation sent out to Harmony and Sam and Willow and Christina and even Michael for Shiloh's memorial service, as if anyone wants to go to it. They speculate that it might be Daisy behind this and some leftover Donnies. People in the audience are speculating that it could be Nell because Michael got an invite. I'm not really too sure myself. Let me know in the comments below who you think is behind it and what the reason for it is, because it's probably going to be some kind of revenge plot against all of those characters, but I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. Since I mentioned Sam McCall, we might as well get into Sam's story, because if you guys recall, Jason and Sam had a very happy Merry Christmas with the family, and it was beautiful and wonderful. And now, Sam's parole officer tells her that she cannot see Jason anymore. I'm just like, can't y'all just let them be happy for 2 freaking seconds? I mean, I applaud GH for being realistic with parole. I mean, she can't exactly be hanging out with criminals. It would probably be different if they were married, hint, hint, writers. But since they're not, she's screwed and she can't see him anymore. Diane actually suggested Spinelli get involved and dig up some dirt on the parole officer to, take her down and accuse her of being biased, but I don't think it's gonna work. So they're apart again, what can I say? Now, Jason and Sam aren't the only couple having trouble in paradise. As you guys know, Sonny and Carly have been at odds the last few weeks because Sonny knows that Carly and Jax are keeping a secret together, and he has Carly followed by his man Gio, and he goes to the pier and sees Carly and Jax there, but he doesn't hear anything too revealing. But when they leave, Brad and Julian show up and they start talking about Michael and keeping an eye out on him. So now Sonny's feelers are gonna be out. Better be careful, Julian. Or not, actually, because I'm actually pretty over the storyline, and the sooner it ends, the better. So, go down. Go down. Alright guys, you ready? It is now time to discuss Nina and Valentin's wedding day. Now, earlier in the week, Valentin had overheard Ava and Julian talking about codicils, and he comes to the conclusion that she still definitely has the codicil. So, he lures her up to the parapet and then pushes her off of it. Now, I know that seems shocking, but as a long-term viewer who knows exactly kind of how this show works, we would hear if Ava was dying, so that didn't shock me too much. And in addition to that, everyone that has fallen off of that parapet has survived, with the exception of Catherine Bell. But she survived at least once, then she got pushed off again and then died. But then Anthony Zakar got jumped off of it, and he survived, and Brad got pushed off of it, and he survived, and Ava is more or less going to be the same, as we learn by the end of the episode. We'll get into that in a second. But it's just funny because every time someone falls off, the bottom of the parapet is different. So when Catherine Bell fell off, it was concrete. When Anthony fell off, it was concrete. When Brad fell off, there was hay. When Ava fell off, we heard a splash. So either it's different parts of the parapet, or it's just, the landscape's changed over the years. I don't know, but it's just funny to me. Now, show of hands, who actually thinks that Charlotte saw what happened? Because Charlotte came in pretty quickly right after Valentin pushed Ava off the edge. And I don't know if y'all caught it, but when Valentin was taking her in, she looked over the edge. I think she knows, and then she got quiet when he took her inside. So, man, if she saw that, that would make my day so much. Like, I am ready for Charlotte to see who her father really is. Now, meanwhile, Nina is very conflicted. She's still not quite sure what she's going to do at the wedding. I mean, we're all wanting to know at this point, but I guess we'll never know, because before she could do anything, whether it was object or say I do or, bring him down, in waltzes Nikolas carrying a very wet Ava. Shock and horror from the entire wedding party, which is like 6 people, and all of them hate Valentin. First of all, that is how you do a cliffhanger Friday. I know that things have been a little bit thrown off with the impeachment and the holidays, but this was definitely a Friday kind of cliffhanger, so kudos. Second of all, I am so ready for Valentin to be taken down, but I honestly am convinced, because the writers like to do this, that he'll get away with it at least one more time, because there's still the whole Claudette thing that hasn't come to surface yet, and Curtis is still in town, so he's obviously not looking for her. So whatever happens next, I'm sure Nikolas will end up going to jail, because first of all, he's still a fugitive himself. Maybe Valentin will end up in jail too for what he did to Ava, because there was at least one witness in Nikolas. And well, I think Charlotte witnessed it too. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he's not gonna win this easily yet, but I'm so glad that Nikolas is going to finally show his face, and that Laura gets to see her son again. I don't really care about Lulu. It's just not the same without Julie Berman. I'm sorry. But Jeannie Francis is going to kill those scenes. I don't know if you guys watched the sneak peek, but Monday is going to be so good. I'm so excited for it. What did you guys think of that cliffhanger ending? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, I'd really appreciate it if you give my GHNV Facebook page and Instagram page a like and a follow, at GH After Show, once again for both. Facebook.com/GHAftershow, and Instagram is at GHAftershow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you guys next week. Happy New Year.